Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is pledging to continue to push for stricter gun laws in the wake of the mass shooting in Nova Scotia that killed at least 23 people, the deadliest mass shooting in the country's modern history. While police in Nova Scotia still haven't released information about what kind of weapons were used in the attack, other new details have emerged. Investigators believe that the rampage started with a domestic violence incident at a private home. Police believe the gunman was looking for a former significant other. He had killed two people before terrorizing the region using a replica police vehicle and what looked like a Royal Canadian Mounted Police uniform to pull over random drivers and execute them on the spot. Trudeau campaigned on tightening Canada's gun laws by banning all military-style weapons and helping cities issue their own handgun bans. In their party platform, Trudeau's Liberal Party wrote that military-style assault rifles are designed to inflict mass casualties and have no place in Canada. Canadians are tired of excuses and know that thoughts and prayers don't make our communities any safer, it added. While Canadians deal with the mass shooting, many wonder if they'll follow the path of New Zealand, which quickly tightened laws following the 2019 mosque shootings, and Australia, which swiftly passed new gun control legislation in the wake of a 1996 shooting that killed 35 in Tasmania. It's estimated that Canada has the fifth highest gun ownership rate in the world. Canada's gun laws are significantly stricter than those of the United States, which has the highest gun ownership rate in the world. In Canada, gun owners must have a license, and most guns have to be registered. To receive a license, a gun owner must pass an extensive background check and complete gun safety training. Additionally, handguns cannot be carried outside of the home, and guns must be stored unloaded in a locked container. A group of gun control advocates want action now to ban the new sale of military-styled assault weapons. Rod Giltaca, head of the Canadian Coalition for Firearms Rights, said it's too soon to start debating what, if any, new laws need to be passed in response to the attack in Nova Scotia. Just shy of 24 hours past the tragedy in Nova Scotia, the gun control lobby is leveraging this community's suffering for their own political gain, he told the Washington Post. No law in this country could have stopped a madman with this level of determination and resources. Meanwhile, in the United States, the FBI performed a record-breaking 3.7 million firearm-related background checks last month. March 2020 estimates of firearm sales show an increase of over 85% from March of 2019. Single handgun sales jumped by 91%, and single long gun sales increased by over 73%. According to a proposed rule change, people would be able to bring guns and ammunition to Lake Lanier and other Army Corps of Engineers projects without getting prior written permission. The proposed revision will align Corps regulations with those of other federal land management agencies and will more appropriately reflect the requirements of current state and local laws authorizing the possession of firearms by individuals, according to a Corps news release. Officials go on to say that since the last amendment of the regulation in 2000, many states have passed laws or amended existing laws to provide for the carrying of firearms by private individuals, in particular for self-defense purposes. In addition, the firearm regulations of other federal land management agencies have been amended in recent years to make them more consistent with the law of the state in which the federal lands are located. Current rules ban firearms unless they are being used for hunting, at an authorized shooting range, or if written permission has been received from the district commander, the Corps said. The Corps, which manages more than 400 lake and river projects in 43 states, is accepting comments on the change until June 12th. Comments can be made by visiting their website, regulations.gov, and the docket number is COE 2018-0008, with instructions provided on the portal on how to make comment. Well, instructions are not needed to come in and look at the wide selection of firearms and accessories at Smoke and Gun Works. And while you're there, check out their 5-star nationally rated range. For Smoke and Gun Works and the Gun Doctor, I'm Tim Bivens.